Yo, what is happening everybody, and welcome back to a brand new Call of Duty Warzone video. So Call of Duty announced their anti-cheat today, and we're getting a lot of mixed responses. A lot of people are not really sure if it's going to work. A lot of people are super excited. People are saying like, why is it not coming out now? Literally just yesterday on my first game of solos, I run into a cheater. As you probably seen yesterday on the Call of Duty Twitter, they wrote up this whole big article about wanting to stop cheaters and how the developers and the players deserve better and all this kind of stuff. Personally, I'm ready for Ricochet Anti Cheat. There's a lot of kind of mixed responses. A lot of people are saying like, why does it not come out today? Why does it not this? Why does it not that? Is it actually going to work? I've read through the details on the anti cheat. It's going to be a kernel driver, which basically means that it's going to have full access to your PC and it's going to be a high level operation on your PC. I do just want to let you guys know that Easy Anti Cheat, which is the anti cheat in Fortnite, Battle Eye, which if you guys are familiar with H1Z1, that was their anti-cheat as well. Both of those were kernel level. Both of those are kernel level drivers. This is nothing, super innovative or something new. Kernel level drivers are basically like the gold standard when it comes to this. So it's definitely a good thing that they're doing that. It really just depends on their administration side of things. They talk about it being a multifaceted anti-cheat, which is going to include some server level stuff as well. So I think that's going to be the main thing. One thing that's always going to happen is a back and forth between cheaters and obviously the developers with their anti-cheat software. Wrecked. Oh my god. No, he's behind me. That AK-74U is kind of nasty low-key. I kind of feel like it's not far away from being meta. If they've done like a small update to that weapon, or maybe it already is really good, the AK-74U could be pretty close to a meta weapon. Pretty much with it being a kernel driver, it's going to have full access to everything on your PC. And it's going to have full access to everything that tries to work with Warzone. By the way, we're using this STG, which is pretty cool. It's in the Battle Pass. I think it's like level 20 something. They basically talked about the new anti-cheat coming out with the release of the Warzone Pacific map. So the anti-cheat's not going to be in the release of Vanguard multiplayer. It literally will be just with the Warzone integration. I don't really see that as too much of a problem because like how many people are going to be spending $60 on a cheat for multiplayer and, rebuying multiplayer for $60 every time? It's definitely much worse when it's a free-to-play game. Well, that's unfortunate. Anybody get some body armor? Yo, I love you. Yo, random teammates putting in work. You love that. Now, obviously, a lot of people will say, hey, this should have been here like a year ago. And, I do agree. I mean, you can't fault their effort. They've went ahead and brought out like their own anti-cheat software. They've custom built their own software, which works well with Warzone. I think that definitely helps a lot. Am I shooting the rock? Damn, no. This garage is still kind of nuts. Okay, nice team wipe. Do let me know in the comment section down below, guys. Do you think that the new anti-cheat is going to do well for Warzone? Look at this guy. Bro, this Graw is gross. The Graw is actually gross. I actually seen something very interesting as well. I think it was from the Ghost of Hope. If you guys don't know who that is, he's basically a popular Call of Duty leaker. He usually leaks a lot of details about the games that are coming out and stuff like that. He was saying that they're actually working on a fix for Cronus, which are basically like anti-recoil mods for controller. Pretty much what they do is write a macro script. Yo, teammate, buy me plates. Yes, let's go Ninja. Love it. I've actually got good teammates who are buying me shit, bro. This is great. I feel like I'm on a date right now. I feel like I'm on a date. This guy's buying me shit. This girl. We're not gonna make it weird. Trash 50 FPS. I still win. Good for you, bro. Now, obviously, I'm not too sure how they're going to detect Cronuses because they're not even being detected on PlayStation. But I guess they're trying to develop some software which kind of recognizes that they're plugged into the PlayStation or that your controller's plugged into something. I'm just having another look for all of the details again. A Ricochet anti-cheat. New server-side tools. Those server-side tools can be stuff like detection if people are moving too fast. So that cheat that we've seen recently where people are like speed hacking across the map, server-side tools will detect, people's like accuracy, how fast they're moving and all that kind of stuff. I'm not sure what enhanced investigation processes will be, but I'm sure they've got something in mind. I've said this since about a year ago. If they just employ like 20 or 30 people just to sit there and watch people's games, literally just either go on Twitch or have some sort of a spectator system within Warzone and literally just watch people's matches and see how many kills people are getting, see how many headshots they're getting, just spectate them every so often if they're a little bit suspicious, and just boom, ban them straight out of the lobby. Like, that would work so well, so hopefully that's what they're talking about. Updates to strengthen account security. I guess that's probably stuff like the two-factor authentication. I'm not too sure what that would really mean. But yeah, man, it definitely seems like they're being serious. They're talking a big game. I just hope their bite is as big as their bark, because they're barking pretty damn loud right now. I think the big question is, will this completely solve the cheating problem in Warzone? I think yes and no. I think all of the very basic stuff, like the free cheats you can get and the very low-level cheats, I think a lot of those will be detected and just gotten rid of. It's probably going to be a much more difficult process for cheaters to actually succeed in the game. The cheats that are more likely to work will be more expensive and more difficult to get a hold of, like the spoofers and stuff like that obviously will be getting detected too on people's systems. I think you'll find that cheaters in video games, the whole reason they're cheating is because they can't be bothered getting better at the game. If cheating becomes too much hassle for them, I mean, they don't want any hassle, they don't want to learn anything, they don't want to do anything. They just want success without any grinding or anything like that. So if cheating in Warzone becomes too difficult for people to do, well, I mean, these guys are just too lazy to do it. What always happens, and what happened in like H1Z1 and maybe even like Fortnite and Apex, is you get these private cheats, these privately developed cheats, which are only for a select group of people. You hear rumors about, you know, certain creators and stuff using these private cheats. Those are a real thing, but I do want to say 99% of the streamers that people think are cheating are not cheating. It tends to be the case of Warzone sort of has this problem at the moment where there's so many cheats that people are just accusing everybody of cheating and just not accepting that they're just not as good at the game as people. They start calling streamers cheaters, which is a pretty poor mentality to get into. Even I've been called a cheater. Like back when I played H1Z1 on PUBG and console, people used to call me a cheater and say that I was using a cronus and all this kind of stuff. Whenever you actually go and watch gameplay of these people, you quickly find out that they're just calling everybody cheaters because they're not good at the game. I think a lot of people are excited for this mass exodus of cheating streamers, as they would put it. All I'm gonna say is you're gonna be very disappointed if that's what you think is going to happen. This STG really does shred. It's actually pretty fun to use. I can't wait for the full integration of Vanguard weapons in the Warzone. Most of my time will be spent in multiplayer this year. Get wrecked. I just want a good multiplayer game. Okay, he's dead. I think some weapons that'll be nutty that we've seen so far will definitely be the MP40 and like the full version of the STG, like the assault rifle version. Obviously with these blueprints, they always put on some weird attachments. Where did this guy go? Oh, you guys are camping there, bro. They're gonna ban cheaters in Warzone, but I'm still gonna suck at this game.